Welcome back to Mr. Oracle, you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe if you resonate with anything that's on this platform so we can continue to grow and get these messages out as quick as they come in. My setup is a little crazy, but we got to work with what we got. So I had to start the reading over for various reasons, but here we are, and I already pre-pulled some cards in the midst of me starting the video over. But what I pulled is ascending to a higher purpose. And this is saying your journey has been long and tiring, but you are currently being moved to a higher purpose without realizing it. Then we got watching you. So somebody is always watching, of course. I feel like that's self-explanatory. We don't have to read it. And we got wasted time. Okay, so what I'm picking up off these three cards automatically is somebody is watching you ascend higher on your purpose. Somebody is definitely watching you. They're watching the moves that you make, the mistakes that you made. It's just all eyes on you right now. And with them watching you, they are realizing how much time that they have wasted in their own lives. Okay, so let's tap into this reading and see what's going on. Someone may be upset. Maybe them watching you is making them realize how much time they wasted in their own lives. And instead of, being able to cheer you on or be happy for you, they realize that their jealousy is turning to envious because you are making them realize how much time they wasted in their life, which is making them upset. Now they feel like they got bad luck. They feel like you got all the good luck. Everything comes to you easy. But with the live and learn card, you just living and learning and going on your journey. So you're not really doing anything special. But to them, they feel like your life is easy. Everything comes to you easy. But I feel like you just learned lessons and you are able to apply them and you are able to keep evolving. Maybe they're mad because you can't be controlled. That makes them upset too. But why are they letting people control them? And then we got sweetheart. So maybe they feel like you can't be controlled in a partnership. They feel like you can't be controlled in a relationship, or they feel like you can't be, that you can't be controlled as far as what your heart wants. They can't alter the way that you feel when you feel something. Let me get a couple more. They can't put for the sweetheart. Okay. And sometimes I have to wait for a minute, y'all. We got reservations. So they definitely watching you be blessed. You may be having a new car. You may be in a new relationship. Some of y'all are getting proposed to. And they just watching all of this happen. And the more that you get blessed, the more it upsets them because they realize that for some of them, they may be cursed, or they realize they have cursed themselves by not learning the lessons that they are supposed to learn on their journey. We got inclusiveness, and which talks about bribe. So I guess so this is giving me magic as always. Somebody is always doing something in the background, trying to curse you, trying to knock you off your square, paying people to get things done so that you won't reach your highest purpose. But what's upsetting them is every time they come around to watch you, they see you being blessed, and they seeing that they're actually losing by watching you be blessed because they're spending all their time trying to, knock you down or whatever that is really putting their life in a altered space. So they're creating misfortune in their life, trying to create misfortune in your life. And they trying to see how do you do it? What makes you tick? What makes you go? Where does your creativity stems from? How do you manifest your dreams? How does everything come true for you? So they definitely trying to dissect you and to figure out why they can't make you lose everything. Why no matter what they do, you always okay. They can't make you lose everything. Every time they watch you, every time they check in, you're doing okay. All right, so let's hop into some tarot and see what's going on. So something is moving fast with the Eight of Wands. Somebody see that you are almost to your goals of basically having everything that you want. Yeah, we got the Fool card. A new beginning is coming fast for you, or a new opportunity to do something new is coming. They just seeing you be blessed all the way around. And they are losing everything because of it. So what's good is happening for you it's bad happening to them. So it's just like a transfer of energy going on here. And I believe it is energy that they tried to take from you when they tried to put a curse on you. Yeah. When they try to put a curse on you behind your back or in the background or behind the scenes. That's why they losing everything. Now they want to come in showing love. Now they want to come in with the apologies. Because nothing is growing their way. They are not being seen as the boss that they projected themselves to be. Yeah. Now people are walking away from them because nobody believes them anymore. Now people are watching whoever this person is that is ascending to a higher purpose. They want to go in the direction of that person. They don't want to stay stuck where people are faking it to make it or faking it for clout or just doing things because they are money driven, that they are a part of something that's corrupt. People don't want to be in that energy anymore. Yeah, they're ready to let this go and lay this to rest with the 4 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they can't rest with these people. They're ready to go on a new journey themselves. We got the 2 of Swords on top of the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So it's a lot of people making a difficult choice as well. You know, because you got some people that want to do good and some people that want to do bad and some people that's conflicted, because some people are in a space where they have the finances and the money and stuff, but they're not happy. It's not in their heart to be doing what they're doing. So now that people are watching whoever this other person is ascending to a higher purpose, and they basically making all their manifestations come true, they are realizing how much time that they wasted, how much of a grip that they held on to trying to have a certain lifestyle or be a certain way, that is making them so tired trying to hold on to what they thought they wanted, that is giving them they're in mental conflict, difficult making choices because they realize they are stuck, but they don't know which route to go into. So that's what this misdirected energy is coming from, that's making them angry about somebody else's life, because now it's shining the light on what's really going on in theirs. I'm going to get a couple more. Yeah, they trapped mentally. They trapped mentally in their head, don't know where to go or what choice to make. Because they thought by being corrupt, they thought by doing things for clout that everybody would love them and that they was going to have everything they need. But with that 6 of Swords, everybody's walking away from them. And now they wondering, was it worth it, them being this way, being in this type of energy just to have the attention that they wanted. And now they want to play victim because now is a shot of on their self-esteem. We got the 7 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody gonna be forced to let it all go. They're gonna be forced to let it all go because things are gonna start happening, if they're not already happening in their life, that's gonna really it's some surprises and stuff that's just coming, and they're not gonna be able to see it because they are already mentally trapped. They already mentally trapped with the 2 of Swords, not knowing what decision to make. So definitely now that everything is crashing down, they can no longer hold up this financial situation that they had, trying to be seen as this opportunity or presenting themselves as being a way to make opportunities that make people flock to them. They don't have a defense. They don't have nothing else. This was the bread and butter, whatever this corruption was that they created. One more. Yeah. And they realize how they basically took life for granted. So that's why this person is envious of watching somebody else get their life. Because we got, like I said, we got watching and ascending to a higher purpose. And then up under that, we got how upset they are. And then we got reservation. That means you getting the material, and they are realizing how much of a bad space that they're in by making the decisions they make, because you're getting blessed, you out here learning lessons, and now they feeling cursed, or they realizing they feeling cursed because of the energy they put out. So, you know, it's time for them to relive. You can always change your life at any time. We got reliving right here, and it talks about putting your past in the past and stop dwelling on it. Stop doing things repeatedly and to expect different outcomes. When you do the same thing over and over again and you get the same outcome, or you expect a different outcome, that's being insanity, that's being delusional. But you can't get to where you're going comparing yourself to other people's life. You got the comparing card. So it's best for you to do what you need to do on your journey that fits best for your journey, because when you try to take the essence of the or the energy from somebody else and pretend to be them, it's not going to work out in your favor, because you're not doing it from the heart space. You just doing it because you see somebody else rising into their purpose because of it. So you're not going to get that same energy if it's not aligned with your purpose. I'm going to leave it right there.